back down to Allotment. I know I ain't been on for a bit, but just thought I'd do a bit of a tour. A bit unprompted. What I mean by that is I'm on my phone and not me what do you call it, video camera, so I'll not keep you long. Alright, so sweet corn's in, as you can see. It's been in about a week, 10 days probably. So pleased how the progress of that. It's probably grown 4 inch and it's gone from being a yellowy colour, it's got its colour back now. As you can see, my beetroot's coming along nicely, it's all starting to bulb up. It's garlic's not bad, pretty chuffed with it actually. The stuff I put in a bit later that I put the cloves in, as I'll show you in a minute, ain't very good, so I'm happy with that stuff. Underneath I've got some shallots. They've been in, there's some of my spares, so I don't like to throw it away, so they'll go anywhere then. Onto the strawberry bed. Nice strawberries. I don't know what's happened here. Some of these seem to be dying back. I don't know if there's it's got ants in roots or something, I don't know. They're not looking that good. But there's loads of strawberries on. Need to get on and pick them. Where that red poppy is, behind there I've got 2 small pots of potatoes that I keep forgetting to water. In the greenhouse, I can get in, but not without unlocking it. So it's getting a bit windy. The tomatoes aren't faring very well. I don't know if it's because we're having cold nights or what, but some of them, I think they're called Big Mama, and that one over there. See, yeah, there. No, yeah, that's one, isn't it? Trying to look at my screen. That one, the leaves, it's got leaf curl. I mean, some of the others aren't too bad, but they're not looking good. I'll go in a minute. I'll just show you at rest. Cabbage is all arching up now. These are the greyhound. I haven't grown greyhound before, but I have grown these pointed carrots, pointed kind before, usually hispies. So I think 1 or 2 of them could be took, to be fair. So they're good for all sorts then. I was going to chuck some more Calabria in, but I've been up to nursery where I usually get them from, and she's sold out, so I won't be. And here I've got, that's Calabria at back, and then down here, obviously, the kale. Loads of weeds, need to go in here and get a good feckle underneath. Got a few sprout plants. Peas, so look at these. You have to excuse the weeds. But I have planted everything up now, and I'm now getting round to weeding in the plot. So I'm going to pin this down. They grow up there. They haven't been, germination weren't very good there. Better this side. So that's them. And I've got some defenders. Put these in. I tried 3 different ways and that one's not worked, so I need to get some more soil on that. That's what I've come down to do. Defender courgettes. That one I made a mound. Obviously there's manure underneath. A mound, and then planted it. That one I made like a dish and planted it, and that one I just planted it straight in. Obviously, so manure underneath, get something to eat. This contraption looks like a 2-man tent. This has got three, 1, 2, 3 big red cabbages, and then I've got a dozen Calabri in there. I know I'm going to be short. I usually grow far more Calabri because I freeze it and it keeps well anyway. So I've got another row of beetroot. Behind them I've got some shallots. They're doing really well, although they're leaning because of the ash tree. Then I've got some spring onions behind them. Behind them I've got some red cabbages, and behind them I've got some onions that are terrible again. Somebody was saying it's what do you call it? A nematodes type of bug that's causing this. This is some sort of not eelworm, but something similar to that. It might have been that. I can't remember. He only told me today that it'd been on local radio. Quite a few people struggling with it. So, and this is the garlic that I put in the freezer, and it's a lot thinner in the freezer. In the fridge, it's a lot thinner. So these are going to be small cloves, I reckon. He said the only thing with the onions, what to do with the onions, is stop growing them for 4 years. So this might be my last crop of onions for a while. Now, squashes, got a few in here. I were going to put a membrane down, but just didn't have time really. They needed to go in, and I didn't have the time to do it how I wanted to do it like last year. Well, here's my second early potatoes. That one looks like it wants some water on the end. Got a few different varieties. Can't remember off the top of my head, but obviously when I come to empty them I'll tell you. These are my shallots. These are my Zebroom or Allotment Journal shallots. Yeah, it's leaning again because of the tree. Sunflower. Then me French beans. Starting to get away now then. They've given us a good weather report for next month. Next week, I mean. So should start racing away. Sarpomera. Summer flowering. Got some giant maras here. Got one there, and I've given them enough room. Been told they like to vine and grow really big, so I'm trying to give them plenty of room there. So I planted 3 of them. Another one up there with the squashes. These are a pain. These poppies, they are nice, but I pull them up because once they've flowered, and then they pop the seed and it goes all over the place. So these are potatoes in the ground. Now I've got kestrel and Pentland Javelin in there. I think they're the kestrel ones, the back row. Doing rather well. Virgin soil that, nobody's grown anything apart from me. 2 years, I'd got some squashes in it last year, and potatoes this year. So needs weeding a lot, but other than that, the chap who had this plot for over 50 years hardly used this area. So in here I've got lettuce. Feel that wind getting up a bit. So I've got lettuce, got some more shallots. I'm going to unwrap this. I'm going to take cover off over the next couple of days because it needs a good weed. Yeah, and I've got some spinach that seems to have grown, and I don't know. I thought it were bigger leaves than that, but it seems to almost have gone straight to seed. So that's that. In here I've got my club resistant Swedes. So hoping for good things with them. That's the other marrow. That's a squash. The rest are squashes. Bit untidy here. This is where the greenhouse. I'm storing the greenhouse. That's going to go over there where that wire is. Starting to get a few moans about there being a lot of weeds, so now everything's in though, I can get things tidied up. My comfrey, I've not picked it because the bees seem to be loving it, and you know what, I've still got a big tank full of comfrey, so I'm going to let it be this year, and all the energy will go back into root, and next year it's going to be even bigger plant, so I'll just wait till the bees have done, and then it'll go on my compost heap. Next year it'll be an even bigger plant. So that's that. I need to put felt my roof to get that sorted soon. For those who asked, the bluebirds, yeah, they didn't come back, and they're all dead in there. So I haven't been up, but I hunted a dicky bird from them for, well, since we had that cold snap, and parents must have buggered off. Somebody left me a comment explaining that it had happened to theirs, and yeah, it's happened to mine as well. So got a bit of tidying up to do in there. I want to get that other shed up. That's my plan. Where that coal frame is, I'm going to dig that over a little bit. I'm only going to go down half a spit, get my rotavator on and get it all levelled off, and then I've got loads of bits of slabs to chuck down and get my base down, and then I'm going to chuck that shed up, and I can start storing all my stuff in there that I've got lying about and tidy it plot up, because I do like a nice tidy plot. And then once I've got that done, I can turn my attentions to, I'm going to cut these slabs in half. I'm going to have more paths. I'll be able to have more paths then, and start edging my plot and turn this plot round. This is going to be my fruit plot really. I'm going to have a couple of beds, raised beds on it, probably about 3 or 4, but I'm just going to have lots of fruit on it. So I'm looking forward to doing that. So I'm just going to go into the greenhouse, and I'll show you what I mean with these tomatoes. Oh, I've got another bag of hops. Somebody keeps beating me to it a minute. I could have picked some up from Rory, and somebody's beat me to it. So I'm not going to show my combination. So you'll have to look away. Year of my birth, 1982. Yeah, right. Right, so I mean, that's been brilliant, that. Old bloke made me that mesh screen up when I first got my greenhouse. It's been fantastic, that. Old Dave. Yeah, I'll show you what I mean. It's been red hot in here, but all the leaves have twisted, and as you can see, that's not dry. My compost isn't dry. So if anybody's got any ideas, I've not put any manure in the pot or anything. I've put a bit of bloodfish and bone in my compost and a bit of grow more just to give me a start. That one's set a few tomatoes. What's this one? That's a Nimbus. I think that was one that Deep T Brown sent me for free, so I've tried that. I've tried a few of them. So and that's one of them beefsteaks, Big Mama. So it's all limp, and I don't know, that one does actually feel a bit dry on top, but I've just missed that. There's a sucker there. No more on it. So, and I think that's an Alicante. It's got leaf curl. So I think it could be the heat. I might have to put some shading up front here. I might get some of that white stuff that I've had on windows at home. Yeah, I've got a couple of aubergines. I say a couple, I think I've got 4 or 5. So the chef at home told me to grow them, and I've got two sweet peppers in here. So that's it then. I'm going to do a bit of pottering about for an hour, and then go home and have a shower and a shave for ready for work tomorrow. So that's it for now. Sky's looking a bit dark over Bill's mother. See you later.